Come in. Hi, I'm Renee.
Hi, I'm Madison Fisher.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Why do you think you should get this job?
I believe I should get this job because I'm very qualified for the position with all the classes I've taken through college.
What is it about this job that excites you the most?
This job really excites me because sonography has always been something I wanted to go into. You could basically call it my dream job.
What has been your greatest fear that you have had to overcome?
The greatest fear I had to overcome was anxiety during school so I could get through my classes and make good grades.
What will make you love waking up and coming to work every day?
Being able to do my dream job would make me want to wake up and come to work, but also having great co-workers and very supportive co-workers and a great boss.
What made you choose the college that you were going to?
I had always wanted to go to Johnston Community College. They had the program that I wanted to go into, and they had highly recommended teachers.
What kind of boss would you admire to be?
I admire to be the boss that is well respected but also well liked. I would love to be able to get along with all of my employees.
What would you say if your coworkers come up with an idea that you didn't agree with?
If my coworkers come up with an idea I didn't agree with, I would tell them why I didn't agree with it and the flaws I seen in it. And if they come up with a counter argument on how it would still work, I would go along and support them.
If there was a crisis at work with you or someone around you, how would you handle it?
If there was a crisis at work, I would do what I was supposed to do and how I'd been taught to do under the circumstances.
Describe the boss that you would want to work for at a job.
The boss I would want to work for is the boss I admire to be, which is a well-respected boss, but also well-liked, and I would want them to respect me also.
What would you do if you were asked to do something at work that you didn't know how to do? Would you try to figure it out, or would you ask for help?
If I had to do something at work I did not know how to do, I would work diligently to try to figure it out, and if I could not figure it out, I would ask somebody.
What would you do if you made a business decision and one of your coworkers didn't like it? Would you change it?
If I made a business decision and one of my coworkers didn't like it, I would listen to them and take their critiques and try to add in their critiques. And if it did turn out it didn't work, I would tell them they were right.
If you were questioned about a coworker you didn't like, would you use the professional aspect of it or personal?
I would use the professional aspect because at work my personal opinion does not matter.
Who do you admire most in your family and why?
In my family, I admire my parents the most because they push me to do the best even if I don't feel like I should.
How do you make work decisions?
I make work decisions by using my professional opinion on what should and should not happen.
How do you make your life decisions?
I make life decisions by using my personal opinion for what would be good for me.
Would you ever ask for help at work from a busy coworker? Why or why not?
Yes, I would ask for help from a busy coworker if it was needed, but I would wait until they had a minute to talk to and help me.
What do you think are the most important things to become successful? Would you say you are a successful person?
To be successful, you should live life to the fullest and work as hard as you can to become the best person you can be. I would say I want to be successful, but I'm not as successful as I want to be right now because I'm still in high school.
What changes would you do to make everyone's work life better?
I would make the changes that were recommended to me. I would make sure everyone was happy.
If I called one of your references right now, what would they say about you?
If you called one of my references right now, I believe they would say I was a hardworking, passionate person.
What is your strength in a workplace?
My strengths in the workplace is working with people and technology.
What is one accomplishment that you are most proud of and why?
One of my accomplishments I am most proud of is passing all my high school classes while taking college classes and making very good grades in them.
What are one of your weaknesses when you are in a workplace?
My weaknesses are talking to people. I'm not very good at opening up to people, and I'm scared to talk in front of a lot of people.
If you had one word to describe you, what would it be?
If I had one word to describe me, I would say determined because I always set goals and try my best to reach them.
What made you choose your major?
My major is sonography. I chose this major because this is what I always wanted to do. I seen my dad get an ultrasound when I was 8, and that's when I picked that sonography is what I wanted to do with my life.
What motivates you the most in life?
My parents motivate me the most in life because they push me to do my best in everything, and they want me to be as successful as I could be in everything I do.
Thank you for coming in, Madison. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.